So Merriam-Webster defines the word mistake as a verb to blunder in the choice of, or to misunderstand the meaning of or intention of, to make the wrong judgment of the character or ability of, or to identify wrongly, or to be wrong. I defined the word mistake as RWBY X Justice League Part 1, available only on roosterteeth.com.
Justice League, meet Ruby, Yang, and...
What the fuck am I what is this? Who asked for this? Who wanted this? Who in the universe said, hey guys, you know what I want? I want RWBY characters crossing over with like Justice League characters, and not like cool ones, but like RWBYified horrible versions of the characters I know and love. And not even like the lineup that you're used to. We're not gonna have Hal Jordan Green Lantern, no John Stewart Green Lantern, no, we're gonna have Jessica Cruz. We're gonna have Vixen because there's furries in RWBY. Aha, understood. I'm gonna blow my brains out. Hey guys, Boosham Zero here. Everyone's favorite RWBY tuber, back at it again with yet another RWBY video. Someone in the comments is very happy about the fact that I'm covering this. I kind of alluded to it though when I covered RWBY Volume 9 and realized that we were getting less RWBY Volume 9 in exchange for more mistakes, more sins, more failures, more torture, more pain, more idiotic RWBY fans on Twitter who seem to think this is the second coming of Christ, and to them I say, I hope you get the help you need. This video is sponsored by BetterHelp. Now, they announced this like back, I don't even know when the f they announced this, but they announced this, and I think literally everyone with a functioning brain was confused about what the hell this was. Why is this what is this? Why are we getting this? Why is it like this? Is that Batman with wings? What is going on? Why is this happening? And of course, we already knew about the comic. Of course, the only thing I knew about the comic was that one page of Bruce Wayne and Weiss hanging out at her house, introducing each other, and I'm just like, what is this? Is this like an isekai? And nobody knew otherwise. Nobody fucking knew anything else. I think we all just assumed it was an isekai going in because ain't nobody read this comic. I know of 0 human beings alive who have read this comic except for me. I did it. And yeah, you're gonna get a video on that sooner or later, and I'm not happy about it. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications so when that video comes out, you can watch a man have a full-on mental breakdown live and then comment down below L because he's a loser. But like, I just kind of assumed the comic was like a one-time thing. I didn't know that the masters of comedy over there at Rooster Teeth were cooking something up that we weren't prepared for. For the greatest crossover known to man since Boosham Zero and the fucking Noose. Fun fact for everybody who doesn't know, RWBY and Rooster Teeth is owned by Warner Brothers. I mean, there's like this entire list because it's more like Warner Brothers branch of this, a branch of that, a branch of this, a branch of that owns Rooster Teeth. But yeah, Warner Media owns Rooster Teeth and thus owns RWBY. And apparently, I was wrong in my video in Volume 9, saying that Volume 9 was shortened because they wanted to make the RWBY Justice League. So my bad, I'm sorry. I confused the wrong war crime with a different one because apparently RWBY X Justice League was actually commissioned by Warner Brothers specifically because, I guess like brand synergy or something. I mean, at that point, you might as well have had them appear in Space Jam 2. Like, put them on HBO Max if you're gonna do that. Oh, I'm sorry, Max. Just like I'm gonna max out the voltage on my toaster when I throw it in my bath. But apparently they were contracted to make this, and then it's literally only available on the Rooster Teeth website. So, or available on DVD. So only like 3 kinds of people are actually gonna watch this. People who like are loyal Rooster Teeth fans, but understand that DVD's a dead medium and they're not gonna buy the DVD. Insane RWBY fans who care so much about the RWBY brand that they pulled out their wallets and slapped those dollars on the table to get their DVD for RWBY X Justice League Part 1. Or people like me who watch it illegally. And of course, my positivity wasn't through the roof. I wasn't entirely entirely convinced this wasn't gonna be the greatest war crime known to man because the clips going around didn't make it look good.
I have powers on their world, Diana. I never wanted powers.
Oh no, Joker. Don't tell me.
Oh no, they did not make it look good at all. I swear to God, I thought it was a joke. There's gonna be no positivity in this video. I have nothing positive to say about RWBY X Justice League Part 1, Dawn of Cringe, because there's no point. There's no point, really. I just, like, when it comes to RWBY the show, that's like, I can see like artistic merit behind this. There's a vision, there's a purpose. The team wanted to put something great out there, their story, even if they fail at times. There's no point in this. This was a commission, this was a death threat held by the Warner Brothers executives to make them do brand synergy. I don't care. I'm gonna be toxic. But if you like seeing me, BooSham0, everyone's favorite VTuber RWBYtuber, be toxic, make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below what you think of this video. I've made too many RWBY videos. I honestly think I might be insane. Clinically insane. I might have to admit myself later on after this video is done. But anyway, on to the actual movie. Oh my God, there's gonna be 2 of these. So this has the most direct-to-DVD ass intro I've ever seen in my life. Like, no like lead in, no like easing in. You know how like in direct-to-DVD movies, it feels like the beginning of a TV show that you would catch and like when you're stuck in like the dentist's office and they leave the TV on and you catch on one of those shows that nobody watches anymore except if you're over the age of 30. And you see that, and it's like the credits are just like in some default font, like just kind of fade in and out on the bottom of the screen. That's what the intro of this was. No lead in, just Ruby Rose in her Volume 1 outfit, and Yang Xiaolong in her Volume 1 outfit, but with the robot arm fighting a Grim as DeviantArt Clark Kent is on the ground, confused about what's going on, and assuming he has like his superpowers. Already I'm confused. Continuity's fucked up everywhere. Nothing about this makes sense. There's nothing to like clue. I mean, like the only thing you can assume, so the twist is obvious right away, is that we're in some kind of deranged simulation where they're all trapped. Because there's no way any of these events were happening. Like, why the fuck is Blake back in her parents' house in her Volume 1 outfit when she hasn't seen them until Volume 4 when she goes to see them? Why is Weiss in her Volume 1 outfit back home at the Schnee Manor? Why is any of this? Why is Pyrrha, like, you already have these questions, so even though they try to introduce some sort of intrigue, you already know it's a fucking simulation. And another thing you'll notice is the fact that we're getting the Volume 1 outfits in all their glory in this 3D art style is also accompanied by some of the worst designs known to man. Oh my God. Hot Topic Superman, Batman with wings, everything that's going on over here. I think the only character that made it out safe was Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman objectively has the best outfit out of all these, best design. She's the only one I can look at and just not want to full body cringe, or like it doesn't look like a jumbled mess. You know when people say that RWBY designs are kind of look like a bunch of DeviantArt designs slapped together, and like that's a stereotype. I don't fully agree with it because a lot of times the RWBY when you look at the Volume 1 outfits alongside these Justice League outfits, you can see that there's a design philosophy here on the RWBY side where there's like a silhouette and like good color choices back in Volume 1 at the very least, and then you look at this sin that's going on over here on the right. I don't understand. But again, I think Wonder Woman's the only one who made it out safe. And I want her to crush my head with her thoughts. And the animation, for some reason, you know how like in the last video, I was like ranting and raving about how like, yeah, animation, good animation's back in the RWBYverse, good choreography and all this shit. And I was praising Volume 9. It's gone, bye-bye, bad animation's back. The slowest movie actually you've ever seen. I don't think there's a single fight scene I even was like lucidly conscious for, right? I feel like I was like when I was watching this movie in call with my friends, I'm pretty sure at a certain point I just like was not convinced reality was real. I feel like I was in like a trance. There was just things on the screen appearing and characters are moving weird, and like the animation just doesn't look as good. There's no stylization at all. It was the most phoned in thing ever. Speaking of phoned in, RWBY's thing has always been how good its music is. It's the thing that every RWBY fan, no matter what, can agree universally is good. That's the RWBY music has always been good. What the f is this audio jungle ass? Like, I paid for the royalty-free music shit that we're playing here. Why? Why, God, are we doing this to ourselves? Of course, along with this, the powers are confusing. This is straight up adapt from the RWBY X Justice League comics, so the way they kind of adapt the Justice League's powers is to make them into semblances, which you can imagine doesn't fucking work for two of them. So, Batman, they gave him fucking detective vision from the Arkham series. Flash just has his regular super speed but nerfed. Vixen eventually gets the power to transform into animals or something, even though she's already a furry. Jessica Cruz is still a Green Lantern, just verbatim for some reason. Cyborg has a drone and like electricity. Okay. And the ability to cuck Ren and make and spawn the second variant of fucking RWBY memes that are hilarious. We have homophobic RWBY, and now we have racist Ren.
Hold my hand.
What? Like again, what? Why did they write it like this? Why did they write it like this? What is going on? What is why? Why did he? He looks like he's about to say the N-word. And then Wonder Woman's semblance is that she can manifest her regular powers, I think, and also Superman's semblance is that the sun makes him Superman. So but like not as strong. It doesn't make any more sense in the comics is what I'm getting at. But it's so dumb. It's so weird. It's a very weird way to implement these powers into the RWBY verse, and honestly, whatever. Again, also, the actions that these characters make, because they're in this weird simulation, just kind of like don't make sense. Like, I guess Superman's here and he's like, child, you're not used to being a leader, and she's like, you're a kid too, and I'm like, well, actually, Superman has been leading the team for like literal decades. He's also functionally an adult. By the way, they're all teenagers in this version. In this movie, they're all teenagers, and like the only way you can tell that is if they tell you that they're teenagers. And also, I guess like these flashbacks from like the DC world where they're in their adult bodies or something. Again, this doesn't make any more sense than I'm making it sound. And like, their actions they're all taking, like, we're just kind of meant to like put the pieces together that like they're placed in the simulation. I love Danganronpa too, and I get sorry, ignore all that, the story makes no sense. But hold on, shipping. Do you guys like shipping? Do you guys like shipping? Ding 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 ding, it's time for some ships. What we got? We got RWBY X Superman, I think, for some reason. Oh my god, we have Weiss X Batman, which was like a thing for like a page in the original comic, but like is like a full-on thing here. I have powers, Diana, in this world. I can make a huge difference. I can smash that Weiss Sussy anytime I want. Like, what the fuck is going on, dude? There's a three-way ship between Yang, Blake, and Wonder Woman, and I want to see that. Like I mentioned before, Ren's getting actively cucked by Cyborg, which I feel is motivated, but like, this is crazy. And of course, there is fucking GreenKnight, which I'm informed is a thing, because like the RWBY fandom decided that their personality for the day was gonna be GreenKnight, which is the ship between Jessica Cruz and Jaune. And oh my god, do they go about this in a fucking insane way. Jaune's entire character is dedicated to his trauma from not being able to save his dead girlfriend. So what do? They bring her back for this and she's like a bot in the simulation and then traps him in a closet, only for Jessica Cruz to unlock the Green Lantern powers, save everyone, and then use the weapons of John's dead girlfriend right in front of him. And it's like treated like this cute moment, but like, what the f? Why would you do that? What is this shit? Furthermore, I guess I didn't have a problem with the way like Jessica Cruz acted, but like I cannot believe that, you know, the meme going around of like, oh my god, Puss in Boots had a realistic depiction of a panic attack in the movie, and then oh my god, Mario Brothers had a realistic depiction of a panic attack. Well, RWBY X Justice League Part 1 has them beat, because there's not one, there's not two, there's 3 realistic depictions of a panic attack in RWBY X Justice League, because Jessica Cruz has one every 5 seconds. And I don't know, I've never read the comics, I don't know how the character acts, but like it was, I can't believe the meme was real 3 times, and it was treated as like shipping, but like for like it was, but like a fan fiction ship. And now the fucking RWBY fans are acting like, yes, Green Knight in volume 10. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Oh my god. And apparently, to make things even like it doesn't, the story doesn't even fucking matter. It turns out the twist is that like it's some like Flash villain who like nobody gives a shit about is the one like fighting them, and he's like a loser. And there's literally a line from RWBY where she says the plan doesn't make any sense.
Your plan doesn't make any sense? What kind of lame villain are you?
And they try to like do away with this by being like, oh no, actually, it's because he's pathetic. No, the plan still doesn't make any sense, but apparently he's allying with the RWBY character, so everyone might thought it was Watts, and if it is actually Watts, I'm just gonna piss my pants in rage. Oh yeah, by the way, it takes place during volume 7. It takes place during volume 7's like some point during this, and we're just like Arrowfell takes place in volume 7. I don't even know anymore. Like, if they make this canon, if this is supposed to be canon, I don't even know anymore. You know, there's like nothing to say really. This shit sucks. This shit sucks. It is so clear that this was a corporate decision by Warner Brothers, forced on Rooster Teeth, and they just went with it. And the fact that there's any percentage of people who aren't bothered by this thing's existence and don't actively hate it means honestly that maybe RWBY fans don't deserve good things, because like you would much rather have this than a good RWBY volume, and I think that makes me more disappointed in you than anything else.
I think you should die. I think I should kill you. I've been thinking about it a lot. Yes, I do want you to die. I don't really care if it's painful or not. I just don't want you to exist anymore.
This movie's a disappointment. The fan base is a disappointment for doing anything other than hating it. And I'm a disappointment, but I'm a disappointment you can subscribe to. If you're a member of this Disappointments channel, you could get videos like this a day early. So you can also see me lose my mind over the RWBY Justice League Part 2, because that's still happening, isn't it? Oh my